So hello friends, today we are going to talk about some visuals in forensic medicine which are very high yield in your upcoming exams, like type of tortures. So there are various types of tortures which were given in ancient times, and as well as nowadays they are giving in the police custody or in some kind of jails and prisons. Though first one is bastinado, which is also known as falanga. So it is very severe beating on the soles of feet. So in this image you can see this is stick over here, like some kind of wooden stick or some kind of rod, and they are beating on the sole of feet of a victim. So in this torture it is intense pain and it is very brutal one. So mostly this type of torture is given in police custody. The another torture is parrot spur. So in this image or in this torture you can see a person is tied to a rope on a horizontal plane. So here is the rope and this is the horizontal plane over here, and the person is tied. In this torture there is intense pains over this region, like this shoulder region or chest region. So it is very brutal one. Let's continue to another one. The third torture is sawhorse. So in this torture there is forced straddling of a bar that cause perineal or scrotal hematomas. The victim is placed on this sawhorse. This is a wooden thing which is made like a horse, and this is a sharp edge. So as the person is sitting on this wooden horse, due to the weight of this victim, the pressure is over this region. This is inner thigh region. There can be the perineal or scrotal hematomas or a very intense injury, and in some cases they try to put the heavy weights toward the feet. It can lead to very intense pain. So this type of torture is known as sawhorse torture. Another torture is dry submarine. Victim head tightly covered with plastic bag. So in this image you can see here is the victim and his head is covered with plastic bag. He can suffocate and he can get a very intense type of torture. And in this torture there is no use of any kind of water liquid. So it is known as dry submarine. This is same kind of torture like dry submarine, but here there is use of water, urine and vomiting, and it is known as wet submarine. You can see here the victim is placed and he is made to suffocate in water. Then another type of torture is ghotna, which is traditional type of torture which is used in mostly Asian parts like India and Pakistan, in which the rolling a wooden log over the thighs up and down while the leg is weighted by one or two policemen standing on it. The another torture is cattle proud. In this, electric shock inflicted on the sensitive parts such as nipples, genitals or all over the body. Another type is dunking. There is immersion of whole body under the water. This is kind of wet submarine. But here in this torture, the person's whole body is immersed in water. But in wet submarine torture, only the head of a particular person is immersed. This is picanha. This is electrical shock given to the victim with a particular kind of this electrical device. The 10th torture is telephono. There is simultaneously beating of both ears with palms. And the last torture is planton, in which there is prolonged standing on one leg. This is also mostly used method in various police custodies. So here we have done with all high yield tortures. These are very useful in your exams. Mostly the images. These are the images. You have to remember these images and the name of torture. So in exams they give in the form of MCQ or image MCQ. So you have to learn it. So that's it for today. Thank you so much.